few expectations for this year. I want to launch a website, www.benjamingodfrey.com, which should be ready next week. I also want to travel to a few new countries, Spain. I'd like to go to the UK again. That was great, and possibly Brazil as well. I've always had a desire to go to Rio de Janeiro. Some of my most recent projects this year that I've been working on, I just finished working for Tim Mateo. It's called the Sexy Boy Shoot. Overall, it was a beautiful shoot. I loved the project, and working for Tim is one of the best things you can do. Another project that I've recently been working on is the For Ray Ray project, where a few of the fans and I, we raised money so we could get Ray Ray, a child in Orange County who's not an underprivileged kid, but he definitely doesn't have the money to get his own skateboard, you know. So we all raised money to make sure that he could have a skateboard by the end of May, which, because today's May 2nd, it was a success, and now he's a skateboarder, and we had his skateboard signed by a pro skater. It was a great thing, because I believe children are what makes the world go round. A few funny backstage moments that I've had. One time I was working with Tom Cullis, and we were in the studio shooting, and before we know it, the softbox catches on fire, and I go to Tom, "Hey Tom, what's that smelling?" And I could see the flame, and it was, I don't know if it was just our magic and our chemistry that made the fire, but it was definitely a fire on a photo shoot, so that was kind of interesting. Also, some guy actually died on one of the photo shoots. Just kidding, that didn't happen. Working internationally is another thing that I recommend doing if you're a model. One, the exchange rate pays off. If you can make euros or pounds, what have you, it's way better than the American dollar right now. So if you can get out and shoot internationally, I highly recommend it. Brazil, to me, is kind of like the unicorn, because no matter, I've tried to go there half a dozen times, and every time I try, there's always something that thwarts my efforts. And if I could just get there once, then I could say I've been, and I could have the time of my life, but it remains a fantasy of mine, and until I actually go there, I will have pretty much not much else to say. I'm just too jealous. For female and male models these days, if you have a dream and you think you have a look that sells and you want to go out there and make a difference, then go for it. No one's stopping you. The world is your palette. Do I like to share my professional and personal life? Absolutely. That's partly why I want to make a website, is so that people can view everything that I'm doing and on a current, up-to-date, and accurate basis. I want the world to be able to know where I'm skating, what I'm wearing, where I'm wearing it, and I want to make sure that I'm in touch with you. Lately, for fun, I've just been skating and trying to stay ahead of my studies. This June, I should be in Barcelona. That's the plan, and I'm going to try to get as much skate footage as I can. It's more kind of like a personal vacation for me, and I'm looking to network there as well. And that's probably going to be one of the most fun highlights of my summer. Everything else will just be work. Some of my favorite bands are screamo bands, preferably unsigned screamo bands or underground dubstep. I'm a big fan of the UKF dubstep out of the UK. One of my favorite bands right now is Memphis Mayfire. I also really like Casino Madrid and Lost in Prague. Favorite body part and why? My favorite body part is probably my eyes. If I couldn't see through them, then I couldn't see the beautiful world around me. And my favorite type of food is gonna have to be something spicy, maybe Southwest American influence, Mexican influence. I really like a nice filet mignon. Anywhere I go, if I can get the filet and it's delicious, then I'm good to go. If I want to look sexy and I'm on the go, I will wear Tim Mateo briefs, because you never know what's going to happen later. And when those clothes come off, you better have Tim Mateo briefs underneath. It's low-rise cut, huge bands, great colors, and it always makes me feel sexy. I won't wear anything else. In fact, I don't even think I own anything else. Just as a recap, this is Benjamin Godfrey's interview for WorldOfModels.org. Keep your eyes peeled and posted for my website launching this week, hopefully. It's www.benjamingodfrey.com. You can always contact me through my email, which is benjamingodfrey22@gmail.com. Or check out my Model Mayhem Facebook page, Twitter, YouTube. I have it all. Ciao. Obrigado. Take care. Thanks.